Joseph here, and it's deck profile time. Once again, let me just move the screen. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's deck profile time once again. I do want to apologize because my Metalfoes deck is still not finished. Um, it's just a quick little update. I will let you guys know my Metalfoes deck is not finished. Actually, let me just turn it around because I know it's going to be bugging me. Okay. Yeah. So my Metalfoes deck is still not finished. I'm missing. Well, the main deck's missing one monster. Well, technically, more than one monster that I get to that when I get into that profile. And then it's also missing stuff from the extra deck, which sucks. Because I cannot find another Mithril, and I still need an Alkahest. But, other than that, I'm pretty sure you guys know, like, they work the way they do, Metalfoes. And of course, like I'm still gonna give you guys the exact profile, regardless of if it's incomplete or not, because I've done that before. But I just wanted to give a bit of recognition that yeah, it's not finished, and I do apologize for that because it was supposed to be finished by time November ended, but I didn't get enough stuff to finish it, and then I added stuff, and yeah, it's just gotten crazy. So let me not stall. Let me go through the exact profile. Okay, so for the monsters, 3 rare Metalfoes, Bismugear. This is pretty much one of, like, every Metalfoes monster, they pop other face-up cards on the board, and they can place the spells and traps from the deck. With Bismugear, he can search during end phase if he's destroyed by battle card effect, which is pendulum effect. I mean, it's monster effect, not his pendulum effect. So you can have like 2 of these, and then use one of them to pop the other, and then they'll search and whatever. Following them, 3 Stealing, 3 Silvard, 3 Volt Flame, and 2 Gold Driver, because I'm still missing the other Gold Driver. Which sucks so bad because I only need one more, and then I have like literally all 5 monsters in the main deck for Metalfoes. Like that's literally the only monster I'm still missing a 3 of is the Gold Driver. But they pretty much work the same. Gold Driver here be your 19 attacker. You have your 17 swing. I mean your level 7 swing out of Volt Flame. You have Silvard, your low level 1 scale. Your Stealing, which is your low level high scale, and then Bismarck is another high scale. So you have like 3 8s and 2 1 scales. Following them are my Draco monsters. Uh, 2, oh, I'm sorry, not 2. 3 Vector, and well, Lester, 3 Master, 2 Vector, 2 Luster. Sorry, they are all over the place. I didn't realize that before I did the profile, so I do apologize for that. Yes, 2 Vector, 2 Lector, 1 Master, 1 3 Master, 1 Luster. And then for my uh, for the rest of the Pendulum monsters, 2 Archphoenix and Trick. Because she's good at popping back row, she's good at popping monsters. 2 Magical Adductor, which I may not play anymore because the next 2 monsters kind of synergize with each other, and outside of the Archphoenix and Trigger are probably the only things that I really search for with Adductor, because everything else searches for itself or can play into itself. I got 1 Bimboku and 1 Kirin, which is why why the deck was still taking so long to finish, because I somehow stupidly got a Bimboku. And after I said I wasn't going to run a Master Engine, I now want to run the Master Engine. And it's probably because I'm probably afraid that they're going to hit the Master Engine again. So I want to get as much of the pieces as I possibly can so that I can run a Master Engine. Like, I'm probably going to get 2 more Bimboku, hopefully, so I can max out with the Kieran. And maybe run Yada in them, I'm not sure. Or, actually, no. If I get Yada and Kyubi, I'm going to run the the Magic Spectre Pendulum deck, which that's gonna get pretty good. But that's pretty much the monsters. Onto the spells and traps. I'm running 2 Metalfoes Fusion and 2 full Metalfoes Fusion, because these are the fusion cards for, uh, of course, the Metalfoes. What's interesting about Metalfoes Fusion is you can still use the Fusion Summon effect, but you can't use the Return to deck and then draw 1 effect, because that's once per turn. But these still are the Metalfoes Fusions, and you can easily set up so many plays with these, and the fact that you're popping and searching with your Metalfoes cards. One one, that's a Sarageki, but 1 Draco face-off for the Draco Slayer engine, 1 Raigeki to clear board, 1 Dark Hole to clear board, and 1 Instant Fusion, which I'm running because of the fact that we have a rank 5, we have a level 5 fusion monster in the deck, and it's just another card that helps speed this deck up. I'll probably take it out once I get like the other Bimboku or whatever, because a lot of cards are coming out once I get the rest of the Magic Sector engine. And then for the traps, 2 counter, 2 combo. Alright, so that's the main deck. For the sadly put together extra deck, but it still works somehow. 1 Mirthril. She pretty much is one of the 2 boss monsters. The other one is Alcahest, being that it can attach your opponent's monster to itself, and then you can use that monster for Exceed material. With Mistral, she can target 2 Metalfoes cards in your graveyard and 1 card on the field. Shuffle the first 2 targets to your deck. Put the target that she targeted on the board back to hand, so you can recover your full Metalfoes fusions, your combinations, or counter if it's still in the graveyard. And then when she's destroyed and sent to, when she's sent from field to graveyard, you can special summon 1 Metalfoes monster, pendulum monster from your graveyard or your face of your extra deck. So if you exceed, it can get somebody onto the board, or if it just leaves the field in general, you can get someone to the board. But primarily the fusion monsters, not the other seeds. Adamantite to, and of course the instant fusion target, because you can fuse with this if you have the Metalfoes fusions and stuff. So that's why I run it, the 1 instant fusion. I have the 2 Crimson Knight, the 2 Orichalcul, which pretty much wraps out what fusion monsters I have, because I don't have the Alcahest. For the rest of the extra deck, the 1 Dinister, the 1 Ignister, and then the 1 Majester. My Draco Slayer lineup. 1 Cowboy, because why not? 1 Dweller, because why not? 1 Red Eyes Flare Metal, and 1 Phantom. American Enemies Draco Sec. That's if I want to use Volt Flame to sync to exceed with. And then my last one is Giant Hand. So that's pretty much it for this deck profile. I know it's a little lackluster because the deck's still not complete. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that, so I had to do with what I do have. Like, comment, subscribe. Well, I know you guys are going to comment, because this is the best what I could come up with, guys. But please bear with me. I'm going to get the deck finished ASAP. I want to try to get what I can as soon as I possibly can, okay? So please like, comment, subscribe. Patience, virtue. That's pretty much it, because I don't want to random on to it. Alright, guys. Later.